human, machine. We are all one within the iris. Before me, I see the future. Humans and Omnics standing together.
Thing around its head, what do you call that? The flare, the frill, whatever.
It's actually like in the player icon is actually called Rhino, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well. For another day, I suppose. That Rhino will haunt your dreams.
It is absolutely haunting me. At one point I'm gonna find the Blizzard artist that made that thing and just ask why.
Well, hey, Numbani is still in the map pool. You might be able to see the Rhino up close.
I mean, we'll see the Rhino up close. I'll pay my respects to the Rhino, despite how vexing it is. But either way, talking about things that actually matter, we're going to take a look here at the defense coming out from REUNITED. It's going to be Morte and Cruz on a pair of Lucios, unfixed on... In fact, Morte probably going to switch off here. He'll go to Mercy in all likelihood. Or Zen. He's going to go Zen. So, rare appearance of Zen coming out here. Cruz will be the one true Lucio. Unfixed going to be on the 76. Winghaven on Symmetra. Too easy on Tracer. And Voltage are probably going to go back and switch off to a McCree.
Yeah, offensively, they're going to have Reaver on Widowmaker, short for on his Genji play. Adam going to be Mercy, Kai, and Debit, of course, both being Winston's, and Grego's going to be Lucio.
So, defenders rolling out. And really, for those who haven't seen Volskaya or just 2 CP maps in general, these are very, very volatile maps in competitive play. Teams can set incredibly fast times or be held forever. I'd say they have the most variability of any map type in the game. Seeing a map time of 1:44, not impossible here on Volskaya.
No, very, very quick. It's really up to the defense to know when your point is lost, to know when to cut your losses, that it's over, we lost this point, we have to retreat. Because if you bleed heroes trying to defend and a failed defense, you're absolutely going to be in a rough spot for second point.
Okay, Reaver looking for the all-important first pick, trying to take out 76, not able to land that first pick on 76. That would have been huge for C9 if he did, but Unfixed will live to fight another day. As Winghaven getting first blood of the game on the Kai, so C9 not with the most ideal opening here thus far.
Yeah, they're trying to push this back line, and the reason being is that they want to take out Winghaven onto Symmetra. If you can deny the Symmetra from getting down a teleport, all your subsequent pushes are going to be a lot easier.
Yep, Voltage able to take out Debit. C9 slowly bleeding here. Reaver, though, takes out Cruz, a little bit of life in the C9 attack. Of course, C9 gets back here way quicker than the defenders do. We're talking about the walk to begin with, and it's still a big deal, especially as Winghaven does not have a teleporter up just yet. And C9 now making some real progress. Their early deaths are back. They still have a 6v4 advantage here. And if Reaver can just kill the 76, it would be a huge, huge boon in favor of C9.
Yeah, some nice positioning here. Reaver's actually completely shutting down this left side just because of his presence there on the sideline. Unfixed is able to take down Kai, though. Voltage gets a kill as well.
Yeah, this is, I mean, C9's applying a lot of pressure here. They're about to get 2/3 on the point. Unfixed going to go down. Reaver going off with the double kill. But look at this, REUNITED fighting right back, not wasting any time.
Yeah, but Cruz alone here on this point. Voltage is going to try to come in and play hero as they just stall this out a little bit longer. Voltage is able to take down Adam, which is a nice kill. He's dead by himself, though. Now Debit, Short 4, and Grego are going to wrap up this point. Morte again trying to play hero. They're just trickling on at this point.
And they're trickling on, trying to basically do anything they can do here. But now it's just sort of stalling, and this is where we're talking about earlier. They need to not chain deaths to save this point. This is really dangerous. They just lost 2, now 3 people. That might have been a huge mistake by REUNITED, because now C9 can roll forward, get on the point B before people respawn. I think REUNITED might have just made a terrible, terrible mistake.
I don't mind the Zenyatta Transcendence there. It stalls it out for a set period of time while the rest of your team can maybe set up on defense. I don't like the other guys that have on there.
No, look at this. They've already given up a third on this last point. C9 in a very commanding position on the point B. They should have just let that go, and they had the chance. Reaver with 2 pickoffs. And this is going all in favor of C9 right now. And this is very, very rough times here for the REUNITED side.
Yeah, and now it's just going to be trying to stall it out to give themselves a chance to maybe defend here. Cruz is going to be on the point with a Sound Barrier. Him and 2Easy are just going to try to stall out, but 2v5...
Yeah, I mean, they're stalling with Tracers right here, but the presence is all in favor of C9. Now, REUNITED is relegated merely to stalling. That's all they can do here. They're almost certainly not going to be able to take this back, barring an absolute miracle of a pulse bomb. But with Winston's going primal rage, they can still delay for a while here. It's going to be interesting to see just how long they can keep this delay up.
Yeah, another sound barrier comes down as well, so they're going to be able to, well, actually, that was for the offense. They're going to be able to sustain on this point, but now we have kind of a King of the Hill match happening. King of the Hill developing in front of us.
Yeah, it feels like a King of the Hill overtime right now, is that there's enough people for REUNITED alive that they're just keeping overtime going. And the spawn point is right there, so I don't know. I mean, they could keep this going for quite a while, Hex.
Yeah, and they're going to have to just be able to put up a time they can beat here, and it's actually working out pretty well for them. They've got Unfixed back on the point, Winghaven on the point, Balataja now on Tracer moving in.
The stall is absolutely a thing right now. I mean, REUNITED, they don't have any illusions about really retaking this. Again, barring a Pulse Bomb the Gods, though. 2 kills there. They were on the path. Pulse Bomb going out, not getting what they need. Surefour now with the Dragon Blade, slicing and dicing.
So close. Morte finally dies. That's gone.
And finally, there it is. But that was about, like, what, a 2-minute stall on top of it? Thank goodness.
Well, that's Volskaya. I think you're absolutely right. They should have known when to fold on that map. I don't like how they trickle towards the end. I think the Zenyatta ultimate is actually fine there if they really just want to stall them out to prevent them from moving forward on the map. But
it was all the tracers going in. Then someone, I think, died in between point A and point B as well. It's just... They just needed to just back off and concede it. And then it would have been fine. They would have been able to do a much better hold in the end, but...
That's sad.
Mistakes were made. This is a beatable time. I mean, we've seen times as quick as under, like, sub 2 minutes here on Volskaya, so it's not the end of the world here for REUNITED. Not at all.
No, that stall went on much longer than I thought it would at the end. They had triple tracer there at the end, the true tray composition. 359, definitely beatable. It's such a volatile map that you could either get skunked on first point or you can beat it in 2 minutes. So we'll see what kind of composition they want to run here to try to beat that time. Of critical importance for Cloud9 is going to be knowing when to retreat, so they're not... This is a very good defensive hold position. It's an easy point to hold on defense if you can get set up. Static defense is good, defensive Pharah is great here, defensive Widow is good here. What you don't want to do is be on defense and just scrambling to stay alive and on the point.
Definitely, and... Just looking at the defense here, I would say the key to the offense, I mean, it looks like they are going to be going double Winston. They just need something that's high octane, hopefully get some point A in the first push before they have to deal with defensive ults, and then that'll give them, you know, maybe 2-3 minutes to deal with point B, and that's winnable for REUNITED. And interesting enough, I think this is about the 3rd time that REUNITED has been here on Volskaya in a late Grand Finals tournament situation. REUNITED has probably the most experience on Volskaya over any other team in the game.
Yeah, very decent, I think, to not run a Symmetra here. Just know that if you're dying on first point, you really have to take that time to think about, am I going to walk there or are we setting up on second? I think they're putting most of their eggs in the basket of either holding pretty strong on first point early on, maybe getting resurrections, or just going to defend second.
Very, very likely. So taking a look here at the defense as it rolls out here for the side of C9, we're going to have Kai and Debit on a pair of Winstons, Reaver on the Widowmaker, Grego on Lucio, Surefour on McCree, and Adam on the Mercy. Meanwhile, take a look here at the offense coming out from the side of REUNITED. It's going to be Cruz on Lucio, Valtaja on the Tracer, Winghaven Unfixed on a pair of Winstons, Morte on the Zenyatta, and Too Easy looking for pickoffs on Widowmaker.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of the sniper battle early on that's going to determine this map, as it so often is on these maps. Too Easy versus Reaver is really going to set the tone for the rest of this fight.
Yeah, both teams looking for the all-important first pick. Again, for REUNITED, they would really, really love to just take this out early. Non-fixed, going to go down. Good shots coming out from Too Easy. Too Easy having to run for his life from Winston, but 4 kills for REUNITED here. Extremely dominant. This is going to give them point A for free, barring a miracle on the C9 side.
Adam got bullied out of his position. He was top right. He was staying away from the sight lines. He was staying away from the Winstons on the high ground. Balataja came in behind, started hitting him with bullets. He pushed him off that top point. Adam went down, and from there, the rest of the team collapsed around him.
But here's the difference between the two teams. Unlike REUNITED, C9 is going to just concede that and look to defend on point B. So this is not necessarily going to be easy for the side of REUNITED, but they do have 3 minutes left. The first part has gone basically the plan as we were describing to begin with, so we'll see if they're able to make things happen here. And they do have a bit of an ult advantage. They'll be getting ults up sooner, so I think for REUNITED, their best chance to win is right here and right now, while they still do have that edge in ults.
And Cloud9 running this just like a King of the Hill. The composition is exactly the same.
Yep, they're on top of the point. Unfixed able to take out Grego. Primal Rages are going to be out here for the offense. 2 quick kills for REUNITED. C9 looking a bit out of sorts. 3 kills. And now C9 is going to be stuck to go in the stall mode here in all likelihood. And that means they're going to have to stall out for 2 minutes and 15 seconds? We might be tied 3-3 here, Hex.
I mean, even in stall mode, you want to be getting kills here and there, but Too Easy is taking people out from the back one by one. Takes down Kai, takes down Adam. Balataja takes down Grego.
This is an absolute brutal stomping coming out from REUNITED. I mean, the kill feed is nothing but red. They are manhandling C9 right now, giving me vibes of really going back a few maps ago. But either way, Balataja able to take out Devitt Sherforian, and now this is the grand C9 stall. Will C9 be able to stall for another minute and 45 seconds? The pressure is on.
Well, it is possible. Morte's doing a ton of work on his Zenyatta, though. I just like to highlight Zenyatta as you don't see him a ton in the meta anymore, but he is doing absolute work.
They're off the point, and there it is. REUNITED striking right back. They are tying up the series 3-3, and we are going back to NA.
Why not? I didn't mind the strategy there from Cloud9, though. You know, kind of treating the first point as just a formality, and you're probably going to lose it anyway, so really just treat the second point like King of the Hill. I think it's a viable strategy. They just got bodied on the King of the Hill phase. Has some chat coming out about the merits of the game mode. Too Easy, eating it up, says so mad.
Don't hate your own invention. Oh man, talking about the 2-2-2. So both teams getting a little bit chippy with each other, as to be expected with a long series like this. But the bottom line for us and the viewers is that it is 3-3. Both teams super even. This is all you could.